we are.
Yeah, how are we looking?
We're looking.
Gorgeous.
Open that up. Yep, sounds good.
Cool. Can you hear Walt?
Yep.
Good. Apparently they're gonna know I paused NXT. They're gonna be like, man, that was a little viral. What's wrong?
I think we should do a whole Facebook Live and not say a word.
Just sit here.
Or just mouth things but don't actually say anything. And at the end, speak.
There you go.
You hear, like, Walter barking the whole time in the background, but you can't hear us for some reason. Nobody
I'd
would
watch
like
it.
Oh, apparently Jeff would like it.
Just to see how long it takes for the sound to come back.
Yeah. What's up, people?
Scott's here.
Hi, Scott.
Hi,
I
Scott.
kind of knew you'd show up. I was just talking to you about it a little bit before.
Who's Scott?
He's our brother.
Our half brother lives over in
It's
Great
his
State,
brother.
California.
Scott said, "Congrats, Jeff."
On?
Yeah. Oh, he probably saw the picture of you with that belt.
Oh, yeah, that's a couple. Well, that picture's pretty new, but the belt's a couple years old.
Mm.
But thank you.
I just thought it made you look like a beast, so I put
Yeah,
used
I
that
like
picture.
it. I was doing that for a sponsor,
Oh,
a
nice.
new sponsor. They wanted me to take some pictures, and
Was
that
it
was
the alloy
yeah,
thing that
yeah.
was on the shirt?
It
Nice.
was it's my buddy of my dad's. He grew up. I've known him since my whole life. So
Nice. Sponsors must be nice.
yeah, it's not bad. I'm trying to get more. So anybody that wants to sponsor me, let me know.
I'd sponsor you if I could.
Appreciate that.
Just have you put Mark on
I got
your shirt.
I got $5.
Going rates 100.
Huh?
100. I can put your name on it.
Oh,
Just for no reason.
I'll work
Just
on
say
that.
Jared on it.
Is that how much it costs? I mean,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Can my name be across your butt?
that's pretty slick.
that's like a $300.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's prime retail.
They
Oh,
piece it
yeah.
out
Prime-
like parts, you know?
Prime real estate.
Barber Dan sponsors me.
Nice.
He
Mr. D.
oh, he's the man. He hooks me up with haircuts and beard trims.
Nice.
I don't have much hair left, so I think he got a steal on that.
I have yet to be in there. Get my hair cut.
Oh, it's awesome. He does
He does beards too. I didn't know that.
yeah, does a great job. He really loves his job.
Yeah, man. He like made a name for himself in that. He's Barber Dan. He's famous.
That's what he talks about all the time. He's like, going from the school system and really he was popular with everybody, but it was always the troubled kids.
Yeah.
Or the kids always doing, the subpar in the school and
Like
he-
potheads and juggies.
yeah. So and he reflected, he was really good with them, and that's like his best clientele now. It's all there's a bunch of
Yeah.
us that go in there, and there's other people, and he's making a name for himself, and I'm happy for him.
For sure. That's why it's weird that I haven't been in there to get my hair cut yet, because I was one of those heavy kids. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have graduated.
Me neither.
Thank you, Mr. D. If you're
Thank
listening to
you.
see this.
I'll make sure he sees it.
Scott said, "Saw the pic with the belt. Pretty cool." And then he said, "Mark, can't see you in the video, just your sexy leg and hand."
Oh, thanks, man. But
But
I
you just
realized
moved up.
that, and I moved up. So if you can see me now, can't see me now. Oh God, why did I?
No.
Which reminds me, NXT's on, but I'm gonna at least get out of there.
Or just press play.
Just let everybody hear. I think that might get taken off. Because I played Childish Gambino just while I was live streaming one day, just in the background, and they wouldn't let me post it.
Now who polices that?
I don't know. It's probably just a bot.
It's insane.
Because I do it on YouTube all the time, and sometimes they mistakenly take our videos down. Walter. And like I'll have to like say something, or they'll spot it and fix it. But they changed all their shit on YouTube lately, so it's like it's weird.
It's just, when it comes down to it, it's just greed. Like
Right.
what are these people? Oops. What are they? what's the big deal? It makes me
Yeah.
angry. Like, you can't use their. There was a promotion I fought for that we weren't allowed to use their. We had to use their music. We couldn't use anybody else's music to walk out because it was on Sports Time Ohio and probably had 12 viewers. And it was right before like DVR. Everybody had a DVR.
Yeah.
So it's like if you either caught it live or you just didn't see it.
Yeah.
And people were like, so we had to change. We had to listen to their shitty music, and it was like Five Finger Death Punch and bad.
Damn. Is there any activity over there? We got any viewers?
Nope. Scott said just see half your face.
Yeah, we didn't tell anybody about this.
No.
We didn't announce it at all. Maybe.
It's okay.
We were a little embarrassed.
I'm
just kidding.
No, not at all. We were just, like I said, it was pretty impromptu. That's how we do it. That seems to be our way around here. Like, we don't let anybody know until like a day or
It'll get better. Let them know a little bit ahead of time.
Although the live streams have actually been pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
You saw the last one anyway.
That
Well,
was fun.
they seem to do better after the fact, though.
Yeah, just they get passed around after a while. People start sharing them because nobody does any of that while they're watching. They just watch.
Right.
And-
You're back out of the picture again.
God damn it!
You might. There's enough room that if you want to tilt your camera, there's
Oh, I
enough
see.
room.
I got you. I guess I'm not important to you.
Not really. Just kidding.
Oh, you want them for a second? Or if I sit
Yeah.
down, I'll
I
still
was gonna say it looks the same, but this video hasn't caught up yet. There we go. That should be better.
Like I said, I'm gonna be sitting anywhere too now, so that should be alright. Viewer two.
There's like a 10 or 15-second delay.
So I just caught all that. I'm doing weird things. Why am I doing that? Anyways,
Because it's fun. Apparently, that's what you needed to do at the time.
it just felt right.
We're in the future.
It is cool. Facebook Live's kind of cool. At first, I didn't like how it was like if somebody that you never talked to or random people, your shit would be going off because they went live. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't care what they're doing. I don't care that they're at Kanye West concert. I don't care.
The weird thing is, a lot of these social media sites, they have the option of to not follow somebody, but you could still be their friend, or you could still like that page or whatever. But it doesn't seem to change anything when you don't follow them. I still get notifications for those things all the time.
Right. Jen was just bitching about that the other day because she's in all the buy-sell trade groups because she posts all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where she had to download. They were forcing her to download the app.
Yeah.
So she finally did that, and she couldn't figure out how to turn off notifications. So I showed her how I did it, and it seemed to work okay on my phone. But she still, even after she did it, it was just constant. Anytime anybody would post in those groups, it would bling, and it would
one
notify
I
her.
get now for one of those buy-sell trade groups that I don't even remember liking.
Me too. Same
And,
thing.
I guess I could have, but I must have been high or asleep or accidentally pressed it or something. But
Right.
I don't get it. I keep getting one now for the buy-sell trade thing, and it keeps saying this guy did it. And I'm not gonna say his name, but I don't know who this guy is. But apparently, I liked his shit for some reason.
And I don't want your coffee tables.
Right.
I don't need one right now.
Yeah. Or your used tires.
Or your
Come on, Mark.
coffee tables. I don't know. I just wanted to be a part of it. So, this is quite a Q&A we're having right here.
Yeah.
Somebody asked questions.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
what
like to
this is
answer
for.
them.
Again, I apologize. I didn't let you know sooner. Maybe I should. Well, I can't because I don't have my phone. But I was say maybe
I'm
I'll
going to comment on Mark's shirt right now.
share the video on your page.
Ooh, you can share it on mine too.
I think
do
you'd
that?
have to sign in. You can do it on there. So just go to the Matt Archer Media Facebook page, find it, and share that shit.
Share.
Share. You people share too.
Yeah, Scott.
Out there in Facebook land. Which, by the way, I checked out the Land of Landon Land last night. I watched the one that you sent me, where you checked out that old school building out in wherever the fuck,
Yeah.
Egypt, and that was cool. And I just kept watching them. I fell asleep watching them. I probably watched like 6 of them before I went to sleep.
Yeah, he's got a couple cool ones on there. He said that because it's been so cold, the I just drew a blank. The camera.
It fought this
I keep wanting to say droid, but it's not droid. The
drone. The drone freezes up.
Yeah, he said it doesn't.
Being up in the air.
Yeah, he said they don't seem to work very well when it's real cold out. So he hasn't done one of those lately, but he's going to. Right now, he's on the whole 360 camera kick, and he's trying to figure those out.
I like the ones where he's got his camera going and he's just walking around talking. The only thing I think is he needs a windscreen because it's very windy in these places.
Yeah, I think he does a lot of those with his phone.
He does, I'm pretty sure, but it was cool. There's this dude he went to high school with when he lived in California for a little while that does like video vlogs because he travels a lot for work, and he'll just go find these big old buildings or these crazy attractions as he's driving, and he'll just film himself going around talking about them and shit. It's pretty cool.
I'll
He's got
check that out.
A drone too, where he'll fly up in the air and he'll film all this shit like from the air, so it's pretty cool. It's called the Land of Land and Land.
How much are drones these days? Because I think
A couple $100, I think.
that's not bad
I think
for
you
what
could-
they are.
Yeah,
Dude,
they've come way down in price. You could buy them. You could buy them on the at the gas station
I
at
was just about to
Speedway
say.
over by on Tusk.
The sheets.
They've got small little drones now that
Yep.
they're
They're like
that
little.
big. You can get them for like $20. They're cheap.
Yeah, there's
but
one at there's one at Sheets that I see like every day when I go there when I'm at work.
Huh.
I'm always like, I wonder if that's any good.
I mean, I'd probably splurge on something like that, but my luck, I'd run into a tree the first day. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm always
I'd
afraid of.
fuck
And
it
you
up.
go so high up and so far out. What if that thing decides to just break
Yeah.
and it's gone?
Or some asshole like shoots it.
You'll never find
You know
that
what I
thing
mean?
again.
Or like knocks it down.
Living
or
around these parts,
steals it.
that's probably a possibility of somebody using it for target practice.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've watched videos on YouTube where the guy will put like GoPros on his RC car and he'll drive around neighborhoods and
kinda
kids will fuck it up. Like whole families will like try to catch it and like take it and steal it and shit. So he put a walkie-talkie on it and he started fucking telling people to get the fuck off and shit. It's pretty cool. People are assholes though. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He's just driving around.
And unless you're being an invasion of somebody's, privacy, then leave the shit alone. It's not yours. Don't touch it.
That's what it's made for. And shit.
Yeah. If I'm flying it in front of your kid's window or something, then
Yeah,
by all means shoot
fucking
it.
with cars or something.
Right. But if I'm flying it around a field, leave me the hell alone.
Exactly.
Which I'm sure most of the time people do. But there's always some assholes out there.
There's just fucking cameras on everything anymore, and if shit like that happens, they're gonna post it, of course.
Is there any more viewers?
Yeah, what's going on? Are you still
Yeah,
sharing?
I was trying to share it. I'm trying
5
to get back to
viewers
it
now.
Nice. Sorry if we're missing your questions because they're trying to get the word out. At least we had some decent conversation.
Open it
about
back
drones.
It doesn't tell me who's viewing though.
No.
No, it doesn't. But if
Well,
you look
you're
at the
one of them.
comments, it'll tell you whoever's commenting. It'll show.
All right. Now we're back on.
All right. Maybe we should read through the comments to see if we missed anything.
Much better. Oh, we were talking about being added to groups and alerts, and Scott said because of his photography business, he gets that stuff all the time. Said he just shared, said he won't use a drone, he photographs weddings, and all I need is the battery to kick off or lose control. Okay, not a question. Jeffy Hughes is watching.
Nice. Thanks,
That's
bud.
where we're at.
No problem.
Cool. All right.
I'm a fan,
Really nothing, just some comments.
Yep. There's some people here, but
Maybe we'll
Jeff,
get around
what's
with
the
shit.
best fight you have ever been in? From Scott.
There you go.
That's a good question.
Probably that one between you and I, where you whooped my ass.
That was a quick one. It was fun. But no, the best fight was against. I have 2 of them, and they both as pros. The only 2 times I went to decision. One was against a guy named Kurt Lemon, and this dude had had like a cement wall. It was such a good fight. And then the biggest fight was against John Hawk, and he was another just tough dude. And me and him grew up together, and like not grown up together, but we came up in the sport together and trained together many times. And then it was just like, shit, let's just do it.
Yeah,
And we
I
did,
saw
and
it.
it was it was a great fight. We went 3 rounds and it was fun as can be.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
It's the ones I like. I don't like the wrestling's part of the game and all that, but like when you get a guy that just tries to hold you against the cage, it's not fighting to me. It's like we're here to fight. We're not here to wrestle. You want to wrestle? There's open tournaments all over the place.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was it. Blood and bruises and it was fun stuff.
Sounds fun. Blood and bruises. Who doesn't want that?
Blood and bruises.
Hi, Mikey.
What's up, Mikey?
My buddy Mike Clapper's on. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's one of those other guys, tough as nails.
Okay, Scott has another question. It says, Jeff, who is your dream fight? Not me. So think about it. Who would you want to fight the most in the entire industry? That's a good question.
That is good.
My dream fight? Man, there's so many like big names out there, but I guess my dream fight would be, at heavyweight would be. I never thought about this. Like,
Probably hard to narrow.
probably Cain Velasquez. And in my opinion, he's the baddest dude in the world. So like, it's like if you ask somebody who you'd want to play one-on-one with in basketball, it's going to be LeBron James, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Your face isn't going to get punched in, but
Unless
it's
a legend or something. But damn.
that's who I would want to fight. And oh man, another one I shared this a while ago on Facebook, but I heard Ryback was getting into MMA.
Really?
And I would murder that guy.
Yeah,
Murder.
I don't like Ryback.
I mean,
he's an asshole.
He's a joke. Just because you can bench 5,000 pounds doesn't mean you can fight. So stop trying to think you can.
Yeah.
'Cause I'd fight him. I'd go outside and fight him right now.
Would you fight your boy Mike Clapper? Because he just said, "Don't let this guy fool you. He's not that tough."
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, I wouldn't
This
fight.
got interesting.
I wouldn't fight Mike. He's too small. I'd break him.
Oh.
Ooh, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
I am just
11
waiting
viewers.
to see what he says now. I
Nice.
can't wait to
This
see
is-
what he says.
This is probably going to be the best one we've ever done. By far. We've already surpassed.
Come on, Mikey. What's your reaction to that? Scott says, laughing my ass off. Mikey says, LOL. He's laughing at you, man. He's laughing out
That's all
loud at you.
You know what though? Like he's such a good dude. I seriously, if somebody was like, I could never have a problem with this guy, no matter what. That's how good of a dude he is. Funny too.
He
has some
said
great
you're a
stories.
joke. I'm just kidding. He said that was a joke.
Oh,
Now you're starting shit. You're getting yourself involved here, sir.
oh no! Earl Breeze has joined.
Earl Breeze.
Oh no! Hi Earl. This is getting exciting.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Please comment so we can talk to each other.
Scott-
Yeah, that's what this is for.
Scott said UFC 300 title belt fight Jeff Hughes versus Mike Clapper. Mike Clapper says, I would never fight Jeff. I know better.
You know, the truth comes out.
I don't know who that is.
Ben Strader
Ben Strader, my boy Ben, what's up?
said, wanted to tell Mark and Jay. It's Jay and Mark, by the way.
Yeah, his name's gotta be first.
Just wanted to tell Jay and Mark to keep up the great work you guys rock. Oh, and Jeff is a monster. Tons of potential to skyrocket to many levels. Keep the focus and continue to work hard. Hold on. It says see more. Man, what do you write a book? Oh, can't wait to see you crush more dudes in the future.
Nice.
Well, thank you, Ben.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that.
Thanks a lot, man.
Mike said he would fight you if he was a whiskey drunk. John Edwin, the fourth, says, do you ever think about going back down to 205?
It's a good question. I've got that a couple times actually, and right now, I'm pretty heavy right now. I'm like 265, just because I've been drinking a lot of beer and eating whatever I want. And the question, yeah, I probably would if it was, if they gave me enough time. I actually considered it, but the thing with 205ers they're so athletic, so fast. I just fought a 205er, and he was faster than I was, and I would, because my speed would go up as a 205er. I was faster at 205, but the fact that I'm so much more athletic than most of these heavyweights is really more of an advantage than anything. And but I would, if they offered, if UFC came calling and was like, hey, we don't have any heavyweight spots open. We'll give you 6 months. See if you can get 205. I would make it. I would go down there. It would be a rough cut, but I could do it.
Nice. So good. Good question.
Josh Williams, hold on. Josh Williams says, when are you coming to Columbus to work with me? I'm tired of fighting against you.
Josh Williams, that dude, I fought his guys 3 times now, and I'm actually 1-2 against his guys. I fought one of his guys as an amateur, and he put a beating on me. That was when I was a cocky shithead, though. And then my last fight, Dan Spawn, was one of his guys. I love Josh. I think he does great things with his fighters, and I would be more than willing to come down there if it wasn't a 2-hour drive all the time. But, yeah, I'm coming down as soon as I heal up.
And Scott said, do you have a dream location to fight? Maybe overseas, Thailand, or something. Not sure if you fight outside U.S.
I've always wanted to do a bare-knuckle Muay Thai fight over in Thailand. But usually those guys are, Asian people are usually small. I don't know how many heavyweights are over there. But that is a dream, even after I retire, I think that'd be something I'd love to do.
All right. And John Edwin IV says, do you think that was Stipe's advantage?
Stipe.
How do you think... Do what?
Stipe is his name, not Stipe.
Oh, okay.
Not the guy from REM.
Okay. How do you think you would do with the champ, Stipe?
That is one of his greatest advantages, is how athletically gifted this dude is. I mean, he is 6'4", 245, 250, with a six-pack, and he just wrecks dudes. And how do I think I'd do against him? Probably like Alistair Overeem or Mark Hunt did against him. I mean, the dude is legit. But, I've trained with him before, and, I've got him a couple times, but nothing. I've never won a round against him, that's for sure.
And Ben Strader also commented again, said, sorry, Jay, I'll make sure to put your name first next time when I comment on the Mark and Jay show. Jay and
Hi,
Mark
Becky.
show. You know what, Ben? As long as you're watching, that's all that matters to me. I don't care what name you put first.
I have no complaints.
Oh, that's it for the questions.
Yeah.
So far.
Good.
Justin
We'll see if
Steve, I
anyone
like
comes in.
him. He's a good dude.
Nice. Thanks for watching, guys.
Oh.
No, that was a nice little round of questions. Those were good.
We need more.
Yeah. Keep them coming.
Hi, Walter.
Who's your dream fight against a woman? Like if somebody could put you in
Meryl Streep.
if any of these female fighters could put you in a leg lock or something, who would you want it to be?
In a leg lock?
Yeah, where they just got your head wrapped up.
Oh, like
in
a
their
triangle
thighs.
choke? You know what? That's everybody's like MMA crush is Paige Van Zant because she's a damn supermodel.
She does look good.
But the girl that just beat her, Michelle Watterson, is gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't.
Her nickname's the Karate Hottie. She's
Really?
she's smoking hot, yeah, and she's tough. I mean, Paige Van Zant is tough, but she doesn't have the skills to be main eventing UFCs.
You.
So you would like to? So you would like her to put you in one of those? leg
Yeah,
locks?
but I'm too competitive, so I'd probably try to powerbomb her out of it.
Go Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, I ain't losing.
Okay, let's see. There's another. Justin says, when's your next fight and versus who? Sorry, just tuned in, he said.
I'm hoping to fight in March or April. I'm still healing up from the ass kicking I took a couple months ago, or last month. I don't know who my next fight is. If I could just fight, I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe Truckovich knows because I want to fight for him. By the way, Matt Truckovich is the best promoter around. Nothing against any of the other promotions, but that's the truth.
Nice. Keep up the good work, man.
And Ben Strader wants to know if you've ever considered professional wrestling. Ultimate Fighting is awesome too, but would be a boss in the squared circle. Book it, get him. Hold on, see more. Get him in the ring with Braun Strowman.
You know, the funny thing is, I almost got it because my cousin's into professional wrestling. Has been for 15 years now, I think.
Jack Griffin. Shout out.
Yeah, and I almost got in it with him because, you know, I grew up a fan. I was a fan of WWE before, or it was WWF back then. I was a fan from the time I was in diapers, you know.
Sure.
And he always was in it, and I was like, you know what, that sounds like fun, but you know, those guys take a beating too. Like, and I can go in a fight and not take a beating, and they go into every match taking beatings. You know, it's like, nah, that's a short career. Plus, I don't do steroids, and I don't want to look. I don't look the part. I'm not saying all wrestlers are on steroids, but the big guys are. You know, most of them.
Yeah. Well, shit. I mean, you could do like a part-time thing if you really wanted to. Like do a Brock Lesnar type deal where you just do big shit. So you'd have to make a huge name for yourself.
Yeah, I'd have to be Brock Lesnar to do that.
Like I'm saying, like after your fight career. Let's say you make a huge. You're like a heavyweight Conor McGregor. You know what I mean? They already want him to go to WWE.
Right.
And shit. So like you could get to that status. You could probably easily do that.
I'll tell you what my dream plan is to do after say if I do make it and I start making money and I'm comfortable, is either coach or to move to the Bahamas and nobody ever see me again, because that sounds awesome, you know.
That's almost better.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of people looking. Hello, everybody. Hi, Josh Roller.
Scott wants to be locked up with Ronda Rousey. Scott says WWE is choreographed, but their bodies still take a beating. Remember going to the matches with Jay and Dad as a kid. That's it so far.
The thing about wrestling too is like my dad. He's like kind of like a hard nosed guy, and like he never really liked wrestling, but he watched it because I did. He took me to a couple WCWs, and I think he had more fun than I did. I really do. He loved it. And then we went to see Jared's thing, and there's a lot of, like, up-and-coming guys that do that. You know, they're in the regional circuit, and I don't think he laughed so hard in his life. He thought it was so funny, and it was just great. I want to take him back. You know, I need to go see more Jared's matches anyways.
I still have yet to see one, and I want to.
Steve Roble is shouting out Josh Kalai's hands. All right.
Good to know.
There's a Josh Kalai's kind of this is kind of a lot of guys from my gym's joke. It always ends up being him or another guy that we make fun of, but it's just all in good fun.
In all those times your dad took you to WCW, did he ever get a picture with Razor Ramon? Scott Hall, I guess. Side by side.
You know, the funny thing is, we went to two WCWs, and it was right before the NWO came over.
Yeah, so he didn't even have
a
chance.
Oh my God, they look so similar.
I know, dude. I know. Like your dad could cosplay as Scott Hall and would fucking like win a contest.
Absolutely, he would. And now, I mean, he's actually in better shape than Scott Hall is now.
Yeah, he could probably cosplay as Razor Ramon, like Scott Hall back in the day. Now.
Right. I guess he used to work with a guy that was huge into wrestling, and he would tell him all the time, "You look like Razor Ramon." But he had a lisp, and I'm not even going to try to mimic it, but it was funny.
If your dad was Razor
yeah.
Ramon.
It's been a running joke for like 20 years now, like that Razor Ramon's my dad.
It's so awesome, though. I mean, not only that, but Razor Ramon's your favorite wrestler, isn't he?
Yeah. Him and Macho Man.
So, like, you basically grew up with Scott Hall as your dad, kind of.
And I honestly think that had something to do with it, too. I was like, you know, they do look a lot alike. No, I don't care if, you know, anybody would say that. But that was part of probably why I liked him. And then he just... Razor, I just bought his documentary not too long ago.
Yeah,
I saw awesome.
I saw it on sale somewhere. I can't remember, but I almost bought it too.
It's a good one.
I watched it on the network.
Oh, it's on the network now?
Well, when I had it, it was. I assume it still is. I don't think they get rid of that shit.
Roll you the man. This is fun.
Yeah, dude. This like
Let's
I
do
said,
this more.
and it's like one of the easiest things.
What's
to do.
up, Marlon? Marlon's a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my buddy. He's a training partner.
Thank
Most
you,
of these
Mark.
guys are training partners, and I like that.
Cool. I didn't like. I expected it to do better than usual, but not this well. What are we at viewer wise?
16.
Nice. Yeah. This time when they tell us this is our most successful video, yeah, they're not lying.
Right.
Marlon, how many Budweisers did you drink for your birthday?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
What's up, Josh Murphy? Justin Bear. I went to school with him over in Louisville. Marlon does everything hard, Mikey. All of them, he says. That's my boy. This dude, it's so funny. He's the nicest. He's really soft spoken. He comes in with this big afro, and then when you start training, it's almost scary because this guy is just nothing but he's intense. And then if he's losing, he turns it up even more. And then it's the one time for my last fight, I was getting ready. I was doing a Shark Tank or whatever you want to call it. It's just brutal. You never win.
Yeah.
5th round, I started getting the better of him, and he tossed me on my head. Yeah.
Ouch.
It was all in good fun, though.
Josh Murphy says, show some love to DJ Hype.
What's up, DJ Hype? Josh does all. I think he's the one that does all the RFO shows. I think you do the RFO. EFP maybe.
Josh says, let everyone know when your next fight is, man.
As soon as I know, I'm gonna let everybody know.
Marlon says, you the man, Jeffy. Hefe.
Hefe. El
Speaks the
Hefe.
truth.
Sorry, all these questions are directed towards me, guys.
No, that's really what it is. That's
That's
what I like.
Awesome.
That's the point.
Pretty much put in the description. It's like Jay and Mark Q&A with Jeff Hughes. So,
Josh Murphy. He does the DJing for the fight show, a few of the fight shows, and he is really good about it too.
yeah,
Yeah, he's never had any fuck ups or anything like that I can think of. I don't know.
nice.
But yeah, the one time I walked up to him, I was going to tell him what I wanted to walk out to, and he's like, "I already got it," and it was from the last fight, and I was like, "Well, okay."
Shit. Yeah.
Marlon wants to know, who are the other guys? We're nobody.
My buddies I grew up with,
This is our show.
Mark across the table was we rode Bus 2 together.
Yep.
And then we rode Rock's Bus.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, I think it was
Trouble.
first grade we met.
Yep.
Ever since we've been homies.
And I was trying to make a popper. Remember poppers?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
make them out of paper.
Yeah, I just made one not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't good though.
I bet you I could probably remember how to make those if I tried.
Jeremy misses me. I miss you too, Jeremy.
JJ? What's up, JJ?
What's up, Jason?
Jeff, what's your favorite submission? And then on that subject, what submission do you hate to be put in? As a fighter, I'd suspect you'd hate them all, but I'm sure there is one that you hate that... I hate this Seymour stuff.
Seymour Butts.
Well, my fingers are too big
That's what I
to
keep
push the button.
All right, I read it. My favorite submission is when I get in side control, or even I have long arms, so I can get it sometimes from when I'm in somebody's half guard. Is a Kimura. It's really basic, but if you get in side control, step over the head, it is brutal. And my least favorite submission is a heel hook, which is terrible, or John Cook north-south choke. John Cook is my coach, my head coach, my manager, and he is like a 45-year-old maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like my second dad.
I take it
But-
he created the whole...
He didn't create it, but he just perfected it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he has it, he's fucking good at it.
Mike Clapper says, Jeff, is your pre-fight diet still consisting of 40 mini Kit Kats? That's funny.
No, that so the story behind that is a pretty good one too. There's this. It wasn't from Russia, but he was over by Russia, and he came over. His name's Eli, nicest dude. He was 90. I think he was 99-1 as an amateur kickboxer, 11-0 as a kickboxer, and we put on these events at the gym. They're called smokers. There's exhibition kickboxing matches. They asked if I would afterwards if I would spar him because they brought over some big promoter to watch him. And I said, yeah, sure. And then that turned into, will you guys be the main event? I'm like, whatever, it's whatever. I'm expecting to get my ass kicked because this guy is a straight kickboxer, and that's what we're doing. Very good one at that. So, and this was right around Easter, right when my kid had a bunch of candy. And I just stole all of her Kit Kats, like 40 of them, and I ate them, not expecting, I didn't think it was going to be hard. Well, I went in there and beat him, and between rounds, my coach is, talking to me. I go, man, I shouldn't have ate all them Kit Kats. He goes, how many did you have? I go, I have 40 or something. And he, in the middle of the round, he went from being serious to laughing his ass off. And he still tells the story to this day. It's good.
He knew what the situation
Chuck
was.
wants to know who hit you the hardest. And don't say me again.
Who hit me the hardest? In training or a fight? Because in training it was definitely Stipe. In a fight, I would say definitely Dan Spawn. Or, you know what? Yeah, I'd say Dan Spawn. Yeah. But in training it was Stipe. I mean, that dude he uses 18-ounce gloves and still hurts people.
Shit. I'll remember to stay on those.
See you, Marlon. What's up, Zach? Sutek?
What's up, everyone?
Well, the questions have stopped again.
You'll have that.
You guys having fun?
I am.
Yeah.
No, this is
No, I hate doing this shit.
It's alright.
no, like I said, this is fun and some of the easiest stuff to do. We just base it on the audience.
Dad wants to know if we're live now. No, Dad, we recorded this yesterday. What time is it?
Almost 4?
Yeah, it's like 3:50.
Oh, so almost 24 hours ago.
Leave Phil alone.
He still believes.
He does. You think he could do our theme?
The theme song?
Yeah.
Perhaps. Get Shane to play the guitar and then get Dad to sing over it.
So
Yeah.
you guys need strippers in the booth?
Yes.
Okay, there's your answer. Funny thing about Shane playing guitar, I wish he was watching because then he could, at least.
Yeah, he might at some point.
Yeah. So it was funny. I wanted a guitar for Christmas when we were we were probably 12 or 13. And Shane, back then you always had friends stay the night and stuff. But one night we were sleeping on bunk beds, and me and Shane are both big guys, so of course he had to have the bottom one. So I'm sleeping on top, and all of a sudden I hear my guitar strumming, and it's terrible. And it's Shane. He wakes me up, and I would get pissed. I used to be so mean to Shane.
Yeah.
And then he got a guitar probably 4 years later, maybe a little less, maybe when we were 16 or something. But and now he just shreds.
No, yeah, he's amazing.
It's crazy. It's
Well,
crazy how good.
that live video we watched the other day where, man, he was tearing it up nonstop.
For what?
Just
10 minutes straight didn't stop?
Yep,
Maybe
going
more?
From one riff to another, just
Yeah.
tearing
He's
it up.
talented.
Good shit.
Mr. Josh Murphy said, I'll scratch on the turntables if you need me to. And then Zach says, tell them about...
I think we're good now. We're good.
All right, we're back, guys. Oh, we're losing viewers. Okay, the cool sports that me and Zach invented. Dolly riding, like a dolly cart. Yeah, we'd ride that. And the best one that I actually beat him at was riding a server tray, like a waitress tray, down a flight of steps.
Ooh.
He fell, and it was pretty funny. I made it all the way down, though.
That's funny. Like it just rolled down the steps?
No, it just... Yeah, once you
Just
get
like all
gliding.
bumpy and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That just sounds terrible. Damn. Yeah. anybody who's calling me right now, don't do it.
Missouri. I don't know. If they offer me the fight, I will. I'll travel. I don't care. I just want to, I'm sick of fighting guys out of Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and all that. I fought a dude out of New York once. That was pretty fun. They paid me pretty good to come over there and knock him out real quick. So.
Take a drive, knock someone out. Come
Yeah,
home.
it was a 6-hour drive for a 2-minute fight. So, and a 6-hour drive back home.
Hell.
I think about all the fights that I used to get into for free. Damn.
Think about all the fights he used to get into.
All the time. All the time. But that's why I love fighting. That's some people are like so against fighting and violence and stuff, but like I feel like some guys were put on this earth to fight, and if I lived 2,000 years ago or whatever, I'd probably be in a coliseum fighting for people or shit like that.
Yeah.
That's just what I do. It's just what I've always done.
And people say, violence or fighting or whatever doesn't solve anything, but sometimes it does.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It solves your financial problems if you're getting paid for it.
That and like, there's people I've gotten in fights with, and I haven't gotten in fights very often, but I became friends with them afterwards. It's
That
almost
is
like we just had
usually
to
what
settle our
happens. You get a
differences.
mutual respect for somebody, even if they kick your ass.
Yeah.
You go, okay. And usually when you figure it out, like why you're fighting, it's because you have both you guys have too much testosterone going through your body that day, and it's like, when you get in a bar fight though, it's like, I got sucker punched in a bar and beat this little dude up once, and I didn't feel bad about it. I didn't like the guy afterwards, nothing like that. But
Some
like,
people just ask him.
yeah, but when you're growing up and shit, like you get in fights with your friends all the time just because you're sick of each other.
Yeah.
Ben wants to know, can you please show me that heel submission on Mark?
Oh shit! What are you doing to me, sir?
No.
Look at Jay. Jay's the one that's been talking shit over here. God damn! I did nothing to ask for that.
Jared, I'm against fighting and violence unless it's towards Mark. What did Mark ever do to you?
Yeah. Wait, who said that?
Jared Griffiths.
Oh, wow.
Or Jared Parsons. Jared Parsons is definitely somebody that needs some violence. I F5'd him on my... Or no, it might have been a Razor's Edge on my 97 Lumina. That was cool. When we lose viewers, do you guys want to cut it?
Yeah, I mean, I
We're
didn't
at
plan on doing it.
11
What
right
time
now.
is it? Yeah.
It's not 4 yet.
Mikey
yeah,
Clapper
yeah.
said Jeff is one of the toughest, nicest guys I've ever had the pleasure of training with. Total class act. He's ready for the next step for sure.
Thank you, Mikey. I knew we'd get along towards the end of this.
Shit, yeah, I guess I didn't realize how long we were going here.
And then Scott made a comment about my weight.
What the hell? Oh, there it is. But, yeah, I guess we should probably... You got somewhere to be.
Yeah, I got like at least an hour, so we're good. Well, a little
Good.
less than
So
an
can
hour.
we see that submission move on Mark?
Why? Why?
We can move the desk out of the way.
To 16 viewers.
Shit. Again, that's still better than we've ever done.
Have to have Jeffy on here more.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. 'Cause we're
Does
pretty-
anybody like what we're doing? Because it's kind of fun for us.
Yeah, this is pretty fun. So let us know if it's not enjoyable for you. Because,
I think Scott's challenging you to a fight, Jeff.
oh shit.
He said, I'm bigger than you, Jared, but I'm not in Ohio. You want to go out to California for a fight?
Yeah, I'll fly out there.
All right, Scott, your fight's on its way.
Wow, I want to see that. Let's be the commentators.
You guys would have to learn some moves. Well, no, you wouldn't. You'd be like, oh, fight's over.
I'll just call it like I see it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he twisted him in that thing, and then he punched him in the face. Yeah. I'm no Joe Rogan.
Time zone, yeah. Here's kind of... No, I won't ask that question.
What?
I'm the one that's in the dark over here.
Well, if anybody has any other questions, I'd love to answer them because I like talking about shit.
That's what this is for.
Yeah.
The Q and the A stands for question and answer for anybody that doesn't have them.
wish I told you who was viewing.
That's what I said on one of the videos. They should show you who's watching so we can call them out for not asking questions.
Right.
Yeah.
Mark said no.
Actually, there might be some more functionality on like the website version.
Yeah. That's but nobody gets on their laptop anymore, really, unless you're like working.
It would really be for the person that's doing the video. It would just
Right.
give you more insight as to what is going on viewer-wise.
Mark beat me in HW. I hold.
What? Who said that?
You
Jared
beat
Griffiths.
Supernova. Beat what the hell did he go by back then?
Back then, he was
Widow-
Dickie Willis.
Yeah, Dickie Willis.
Josh was Widowmaker.
Yeah,
What about it, though?
you beat him in HW, and he holds grudges.
Oh, I see. Okay, it all makes sense now.
But that was
Still
all.
got the belt, man.
Yeah, it's up there.
You're a pro wrestler now, though. I'm still an amateur. Well, amateur wrestling is different than pro wrestling, so I
Yeah.
guess I can't say that. I'm an amateur.
A
pro
novice.
wrestler. Yeah, a novice. There we go.
I'm working, but I can't really ask questions. Just listening.
I think you're getting things before I am, even. Because I haven't even seen
It's
that one.
weird how it works. Sometimes we don't see all the comments.
My favorite color is orange.
Oh, that's my favorite color, too. Orange
Yeah.
and green.
Ooh, mine's orange and black.
Ooh. Like a tiger.
Yeah. I like tigers. They're actually one of my favorite animals. Them and bears.
Are you a Mass and Tiger fan?
No.
No, I figured not.
No, you know what? I have a short story about that. Senior year, I had, Maslin and McKinley were really good. They always played each other. And I got all county that year, and they held this huge banquet for it. It's not really that huge, but it's a banquet.
Yeah.
And all the teams that made all the players that made all county, their parents and the coaches go. And before we were all kind of BSing, I thought the McKinley guys were assholes. But when I got there, the McKinley guys were cool as hell, and the Maslin guys were dicks. They were just, it was ridiculous. I'm like, why do you guys feel like you're so much better than everybody? Like, and then they ended up losing. So it was like,
Fuck. I went to one Maslin game when I was a kid. I don't even know who they played. But...
Who's Josh Roller? Is that
that's my teammate too.
Yeah.
Do I believe in aliens? Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a previous episode. I think we talked about aliens a little bit.
There's no way that we are the only thing in this universe.
No, the way I see it, the fact that I exist makes me think that aliens exist.
Right. I'm not. They might not even look like these. They could look like these big green-headed, big-eyed things, but I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe they look like us.
Maybe they don't look like anything. Maybe they're so advanced in us that they don't even need a physical form. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole nother level.
I think they look like Worf.
We are
from Star
aliens.
Trek.
You're right.
See what?
Somebody just said we look. Mikey said we are aliens.
Yeah.
You could look at it like that. If some other people, if they're,
It's all about perspective, really.
there could be a whole different civilization somewhere that is so far advanced that they know that we exist, and they're like, "Fuck those guys, they're idiots."
Or they just were like a show to them.
Yeah,
Like a comedy.
we could be. Or there could be another one that people are still hitting each other with clubs and trying to figure out how to kill dinosaurs or whatever. I don't know.
There is a theory out there about the whole multi-dimension. Had the meteor not hit Earth, dinosaurs might still exist in a whole nother dimension, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, especially if we survive somehow through all of that and
Yeah.
coexist. That'd be insane.
Imagine walking out your door and you're just like,
Possibility.
oh, fuck.
We probably wouldn't have doors though. We'd probably be living in huts or like a cave.
underground or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because how do you advance in technology and civilization if you're constantly looking over your shoulder for a fucking T-Rex ready to bite your
That's true.
face
but
off?
That gives you plenty of motive to do so, too.
It's true.
Like, it could go either way. Like, it's cool to think about that.
Yeah.
Land of the Lost sucked.
The movie, yeah. back in the day, I remember enjoying the TV show, but I don't like.
Was that the one that was on by
Or
like
so.
right around like
I think there was 2 of
ABC? Like it was like Full House. Like it was like Step by Step and like Land on the Lot. There was the one where the opening screen. That's all I remember about it. They drove their like station wagon or something into like a cave, not a cave, but like the Earth split.
Yeah.
And they fell in, and all of a sudden they're in a land of dinosaurs. Is that the one?
I think that's Land of the Lost.
Yeah, that sucked.
But there was an old one like back in the day, Land of the Lost, and then there was like a late '80s, '90s one too.
Ooh. This is a good one. Oh shit! If you could be a superhero or a villain, who would you be? Go.
Me? Well, I guess my favorite is Green Arrow, but he doesn't have any superpowers or anything, so I might choose somebody else.
Go.
Superhero. Probably Batman, but if I could have any superpower, I'd want to be Invisible Man.
Yeah, if I could have any superpower, I would want like, what is it? Telekinesis, where you can fucking do shit with your mind. I would want that.
I would be. I
would do
I want to be able to do that too.
want to be Magneto.
Because
Because he looks awesome and he can move metal around.
Nice.
Yeah.
Controls metal.
I want to be able to do things with people's minds, make people think
Jessica
certain ways.
Burris. Is that Jessica
That'd be
Aquino?
Me? No, is that our cousin?
Who?
Jessica Burr. I don't know.
That's what I said. You're getting questions on yours before
might
I
be
am because
Jessica
I haven't
Aquino.
even seen that yet.
Because you're looking at it sideways. He's looking at it up and down, so it shows the whole comic.
Would anybody bang Hillary?
Nowadays, probably not. But back in like the '90s and shit, maybe. Yeah.
I think I can honestly say that's one woman that I would never ever want to.
I wouldn't want to have a relationship with her, but I'd
No.
probably hate fuck her. You know. back in the '90s.
Yeah, but you would you'd do that, and then like 3 days later, you'd mysteriously die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might
so,
die.
No,
That I said that.
because I don't like
So
Hillary
no.
Clinton.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play the safe round. Go no, even though I already buried myself.
Favorite action movie character? Anything Arnold Schwarzenegger does.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Favorite action movie character?
Oh shit. I don't know.
Mark does a really good Arnold impression.
I don't do that good of an Arnold.
Do it.
I've done it 1,000 times.
Do it.
Come on.
Go! Get to the chopper now! Go!
That's really good. That's really
Turbo Man doll! Alright, I'm done.
I liked it. But character, his best character, so many good ones. I can't remember his name, but the guy he played in Predator.
You son of a bitch.
It's not. Is it? It's not Dylan, because Dylan was Carl Weathers. I can't remember his name. I'm having a brain fart.
I couldn't tell you. Shit.
Yeah, Scott Thomas says, "Great job, Mark." I thought it was good too.
Thanks.
I try to get him to do it every chance I get.
I feel like I do it too much.
No,
And
you
then I
don't
got
do it
Emily
enough.
like getting irritated because I do it so much. So it kind of like makes me tone it down.
Hi, Jessica. It is Jessica Aquino.
Oh, thanks for watching.
She's
Long
awesome.
time no
I always
see.
liked her.
Sorry I didn't realize you had a new last name.
You know, people get married.
Yeah, no, I'm like one of the few that don't have kids and they're married and isn't married.
Power Rangers movie. I'm gonna watch it.
I'll watch it, but it looks like they took a lot of liberties. Well, I mean, Bryan Cranston's in it, right? So I'll give it a shot. And I have had a crush on Elizabeth Banks since like 40-Year-Old Virgin, or no, fucking Wet Hot American Summer. That was the first thing I saw. Right?
I can't put a face to that.
All right, in the 40-Year-Old Virgin, you saw that?
Yeah.
She was the girl in the hot tub with all the bubbles and shit that Seth Rogen ends up getting.
Oh yeah. She
She's
doesn't
in a lot
play.
of stuff
She
now.
is.
Oh, like Zack and Mary Make a Porno.
Yeah. That was a funny movie. I think it's underrated.
That's one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies.
Yeah.
Josh wants to hear your Scooby-Doo impression.
I don't have one.
He
I'm
says,
terrible with
I want to hear
impressions.
Jeff's
Why would you
Scooby-Doo
say
impression, then I'm out.
Oh.
I'll do it for you later.
Do it.
No.
Come on, peer pressure. He
Dutch.
did it to you.
He was Dutch in Predator.
What did he say?
Dutch was Arnold's character in Predator.
Oh, gotcha.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, he was awesome in that. He rubs mud on his face. Made me want to carve a bow out of trees, and I don't know how to do that. Oh,
Dad wants to know if anybody's seen Hacksaw Ridge. Movie
I have
Hacksaw
not,
Ridge.
but I know what it is. I'll probably watch it when it's
Yeah, me neither.
free or easily available.
I don't watch movies unless they're free now.
I'll pay to see certain movies. Like I paid to see Rogue One. I'll pay to see movies I really want to see.
I just don't have enough. There's just not enough time in the day. I guess that's a problem when you get older. There's just like 24 hours just doesn't cut it.
Pretty much.
Especially when you got a kid and.
Not only that, you know you could save money just by doing something
Yeah.
illegal.
Well, yeah, if you're good with computers, I don't know how to do that. But the fact that Netflix is like what $9 a month, and you know the titles, most of them suck, but some of them are good.
And a lot of things eventually go to Netflix.
Right. You know, it's usually 2 years after you stop caring about the movie, but I'd still watch it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
More questions.
That's probably a good stopping point, though.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. All the new people who happen to join us, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you liked any of this shit you liked. And look forward to seeing Jeffy more because he's going to be, we're going to do a regular show and whatnot once a month. But, so look forward to that shit. And, yeah, is there anything you guys want to say before we go?
Nope. I still want to see Jeff put you in that submission move, though.
Maybe next time.
I mean, we could move the desk out of the way in just seconds.
Yeah, but it would take so much more than
Forever
Yeah.
to do.
I have to set things up to get it right and whatnot.
Josh Roller, he's a really smart guy. He says get a fire stick.
Yeah, we got that too with
That's
Cody.
what Jay's got.
We got a
Yeah.
jailbroken one. And it's,
That's what
I
I think
don't
everybody's
Hacksaw
starting
Ridge-
to get now.
We actually looked when Dad mentioned it before, and Hacksaw Ridge isn't on there yet. But they do have a lot of good movies.
All right.
Good quality
Thank
movies.
you guys. That was fun.
Yeah, thanks again for watching. This will be up on YouTube pretty soon. Yeah, so check it out on there if you want to again, or watch it on here. But until next time, thanks for watching.
Oops.